back to Crossfire in our last and final segment. We're going to talk about whether men are intimidated by the modern, successful career woman. So, first off, let's start off with Jamie again.
Whether men are intimidated?
Yeah, do you think they are?
Do you scare men off?
Career women.
I think maybe local men are more, going with the same thing. Like, I guess it's harder. Yeah, if let's say you make a lot more than a guy, he gets a bit intimidated. I mean, he doesn't get intimidated like he's just like, oh yeah, I don't want to see you or whatever. I think it's more of like little snide remarks, oh yeah, they might pay well, but the moment the economy gets bad, they probably just fire everybody. They're mean like that. Like these little snide remarks about the company you work for and stuff like that. But it doesn't really bother me because I feel that there are a lot of men who are not intimidated by it as well.
But do you feel personally that that's happened? Like you felt that certain men around you are intimidated by you as well?
It's happened, yeah.
You get it quite a lot, or?
Oh no, I mean it's not like because I don't really go out with a lot of guys, but it's happened,
Okay, David?
Not 30 guys in 2 months, eh?
No, not 30 guys in 2 months.
Double standard. That was good. I know some guys who are, like I was saying, but I also know, especially in Singapore, a lot of career men are looking for career women. They want a woman who can keep up with them, who can talk about finances or whatever with them, so that they like that.
To pick their brains.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's all about
Sexy,
it's all about picking brains and actually making a connection because no one wants to talk to a wall for the rest of their life.
And you want to go out with someone who's capable as well, who can stand on her own feet or whatever, or stand on his own feet.
Right.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that I've met a lot of guys, close friends of mine who, I mean, it's polarized. Some of them just want a girl who's their equal, like you said, and some just want a girl to just shut up. I mean, it sounds awful, but
they're not looking for anything serious. It's like what he said. If you just want a fling, like for a girl, if I just want a fling or 2-3 months, I would go out with like a male model. Doesn't really make much, but he looks good. But if I'm looking for something serious, someone that I can spend the rest of my life with, definitely not.
Yeah. Well, one thing that guys sometimes look for is a trophy wife. Something that it's sort of like I've now worked really hard and this is what I've gotten. Sort of like now
guys like that
car,
are usually never
trophy
serious
wife.
about their wives.
Yeah,
they usually cheat.
Often the guys with trophy wives are looking for something to fulfill them. They think, I've got this perfect idea of a woman. If I get that, I'll be happy. And often the secret is that they're not happy. Those people are the guys because the woman often just tolerates them, doesn't really love them.
Personally, are you intimidated by a successful woman? Have you
Do
been?
I look intimidated?
I don't think he is because he's not like. Are you American? Where are you?
I'm Taiwanese Canadian.
Okay, yeah. So he was, he lived in a westernized country, so I don't think he is. Are you?
Me?
Well, you're pretty westernized, right? So.
I am. We are actually having a discussion, Mel and me, prior to the show. I don't think I'm intimidated by a successful woman, especially a woman in power in the office. Like most of my bosses are women, so it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really bother me. Personally, it doesn't really bother me. The funny thing is that in the workforce, there's so many women in places of power, but outside in the world, I mean, in Singapore, I don't meet a lot of confident Singaporean women.
Young, so a lot of the girls you meet are younger as well. I think wait till when you're 35, you'll be meeting
35,
different
okay.
women as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
You mentioned your friends, like some guy friends of yours, they're looking for the equal. You notice that the guys who are not looking for their equals, just as trophy girlfriend, they're the ones who are not serious about girls, and they're the ones who like leer at girls a lot. And,
So pay a lot more attention to the physical.
Yeah, I think there are two kinds of guys in this world.
David, you said earlier, like with men looking for trophy wives and they have a perfect idea of what a woman is. So what is this perfect idea? What do you think, in your opinion?
I think every man has that ideal woman. They know what she looks like. They can tell me, because I asked, what kind of woman are you looking for? And they immediately go to these physical things. And I have to get them off that. No, I'm not asking about that. What are the non-physical traits you're looking for? Do you want to be well-traveled, artistic, and all these sort of, they go, I don't know. I've never thought about that. And then they have to think, and it takes them a long time. Just come up with 5 traits.
Yeah.
And so part of it is that they have a visual idea of it. But even when they get it, because there are women who can fulfill that maybe for a short time. But then they're looking often to that woman to fulfill them instead of them being fulfilled in themselves. Because women, I find, want to be taken on an adventure. and not to be made the adventure. But a lot of Singaporean men make her now that I've got her, she's the center of my life. And that's not what women want.
But why not a guy? Like, some guys want to be taken on an adventure too, right?
I'll take you on an adventure.
Right. Oh, hey.
Time. Here we go.
Wow. Okay.
It's alright, we're comfortable here.
We are.
I meant like friends.
As friends, of course.
Now you're like, totally.
Not like a bromance sort of thing, right? Yeah.
Romance.
Romance.
Okay, what do you think the biggest problems men face right now, like in finding a partner?
Well, I think, especially for the Singaporean context, I think social freedom is the main, the lack of social freedom. That there's a lot of strictures over what you can say in public, you know, oh, that's good. You seem to be free. What you can say in public, and how, you know, what is socially acceptable behavior in public settings. And a guy who sees a girl that he likes and has no other avenues to approach her because he doesn't know anybody who knows her or something, is now stuck, because in a society with very little social freedom, you can't just walk up to the girl and say, "Hi, I noticed you're sitting over here and I think you're really cute and I just want to meet you." And that's something that, you know, in countries or places, contexts in which that happens all the time. You talk to people at the bus stop, whatever. You know, it's very easy to do that. But here, it's like you're shackled. And so you've got these restrictions. Throw these off, and then it's a lot easier to meet people.
Yeah, I think things are changing now, though.
Yeah,
like say 10 years ago, if you walk up to a girl in a club and I asked her, "So what's your name?" I'd be like, "Oh,
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. I was.
When he turned puberty, he went to the club and got shut down.
I was 19 10 years ago. So yeah, I was still in the clubs, right? Yeah. So, but now it's different. Now you can just walk up to a girl in the club and say hi.
No, now I see girls going out with guys going like, "I think you're hot."
Yeah, where do you hang out? I want to go there. What's it about?
I'm just gonna follow you around.
Yeah. Where's this place where all the girls are nice?